Hey guys, welcome to Tell Me Everything. This is a show where we sit down, talk to amazing people, and dive into conversations that inspire, motivate, and leave you feeling excited about your own life. Some weeks it'll be stories from people doing incredible things, and other weeks it'll just be me sharing what I'm learning, thinking about, or curious about. All the things that help us grow, laugh, and keep moving forward. We are talking ideas, ambition, friendship, life lessons, and all the little things that make life feel full and interesting. No filters here, no pretending, just good energy, real talk, and the kind of conversation you actually want to be a part of. So wherever you are listening from, in your car, on your walk, or at home, I'm glad you are here. Let's jump into it. Welcome back to another episode of Tell Me Everything. This week, I brought on my friend Fran. She's been on the episode a bunch of times, but I brought her on because it's January 18th, but I connected with her and I told her, dude, it's been like 2.5, almost 3 weeks into January, and I'm already kind of going downhill on my 2026 manifestation list. So we were chatting, we were talking, and we were kind of like, let's reconnect and go on the podcast and make it more energetic and just talk about what's been going on. So this episode is lively, it's wholesome, and we talk about a little bit about my dating life, her life. She went on this cool trip, and we just unpack and unload from there. So welcome back to another episode, and let's get into it.
6, 7, 8, and go.
Hey guys, well, welcome back, Fran, to the podcast. My vision for this week and inviting Fran onto the podcast was mostly because 2026 has been a bumpy ride so far. I was going into it super confident. I think everybody else was too. Mm-hmm. And it started to get real rocky. So I asked Fran at the beginning of the year, I'm like, let's start off 2026 and do a kickoff New Year podcast, make it funny, make it energetic, and like share what we want out of this year. And it didn't work out. So now I have her on because we went for a walk yesterday, and we were just talking about like what's been coming up thus far. And I'm like, shit, man, I don't want to get down the dumps or not believe in 2026, but we need to like get it back up. So we got to bring up the energy. So I invited Fran back on, and we're going to talk everything uplifting and 2026 related.
Love it. Because, it's important to like, okay, I feel like at the start of a new year, everyone's always like, oh, like everyone's all positive, which is great. Like you should always be positive and like the new year. But I think it's also important to normalize like not feeling like you're like it's a new era, right? For literally everyone, it's a new year, it's a new era. And that's uncomfy and that's growth. Mm-hmm. But like it's okay to feel uncomfy in those times and not feel like you have everything together. Like that's what the start of the new year is about, is like kind of getting it together. So like we're doing that right now. Yeah. It's okay that we're not like perfect.
I also think there's something to be said about the fact that the trend right now is everything 2016 related. Yeah. And for me, 2016 was like a fun year. I moved to Florida that year. I got a million new fun friends. Like there wasn't like an aspect of my life that year that I was complaining about. Yeah. Maybe my money, because I was like going out partying all the time. Right. But that's it. At that time in my life, I didn't even care about money. Like I didn't have like future goals. I was so living in the moment. Yeah. And I look back at those pictures, I'm like, shit, man. And then I look at everybody else's pictures, I'm like, I was just like the year of vibrancy.
It was like, honestly, I also loved my 2016. I was a freshman in college, and I was still living in Jersey. And I had this group of friends at the time that were just like wild. And like, we were just doing like crazy stuff. But like, it was such a fun era. And like, I'll never forget those like days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. No way.
Yeah.
And understand.
Sorry, I kicked it.
Totally okay. Okay. For those of you who don't know, I just got stance, and I got these. They're called microphone flags.
They're so stinky. That? I didn't know.
Yeah. So I saw the big podcasters. They have it when you watch them speak. They have it on their mics. Mm-hmm. I'm like, shit, I want one.
Like the square thing.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. It's so cute. The new setup.
Thank you. I'm working on it.
The branding is branding, sister.
Thank you.
Lurbert.
And Fran did my hair, guys. I wanted to put it up right away, not because I think it's bad. I love it, but I'm sweating already.
I literally do her hair and she's like, okay, I'm just going to do this, and starts to put it in a claw clip. And I'm like, I don't understand. I just did it very nicely. And it looks great.
It's not
but you know what? You're getting out of your comfort zone of wearing your hair in a different way. This is a new, I don't ever wear my hair natural.
Curly, natural.
But it's funny because last
your
time I was
curls
on
are
the
beautiful.
podcast, this was also my hair.
Yeah.
But I swear
it was short, that podcast?
The one we did with Jackie, not the one with me and you. I had my extensions. Anyway.
Yeah.
Hair.
You get creative with your hair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. You're going to stick to red, maybe?
I don't know what I'm doing with my life.
Let's unpack that.
Let's dive in, shall we? I'm going to do whatever feels good for me in the moment.
Okay.
And today, in this moment, curly hair just felt good for me.
I like it. Oh, I really like it. You have beautiful natural curls.
Thank you.
My curls are not like that. They're like coarse and
no,
radical.
Let me tell you, it took me a while to get my hair to be nice curly.
Like retrain them, right?
Yes, I had to retrain because for about 10 years, I was flat ironing, straightening my hair because I wanted pin straight hair. But now I'm just embracing the natural. I'm embracing my natural soft girl era.
I love it.
What does that even mean? What does the soft girl era
I don't even know.
Why is that a thing?
Is that a thing?
It's like the thing now. It's like one of the
like a demure girl. Now it's soft girl.
I just like don't even know what any of that means. I just think everyone should be themselves.
I can't keep up with all these crazy ass trends.
I can't. Like I just don't get it.
So I was listening to a podcast and they were saying that one, AI is. I see a spider.
Where?
It's in the corner of the room, and I'll just pretend it's good luck. But
Where?
I'm probably gonna stare at it for the rest.
By the mirror?
Yeah, you see him.
He's small. Let him live.
Okay. Yikes. Okay.
That's a spider. It looks like a piece
I'm
of
scared
dust
to
to
death
me.
of spider. Okay, we'll go with dust. And if that
piece of
dust
dust.
moves, I'm going to freak out.
If the dust moves, I can squash it with
Dust
something.
starts to gradually move across the room, and it'll cry.
It's honestly the smallest thing if it is not dust.
Okay.
Anyway.
I don't know what a soft girl ever is. I literally want to put my hair in a ponytail. It doesn't sound very soft to me. It sounds like I don't know if I'm going to be good at that trend. Oh, but the podcast was saying that influencers are no longer going to be human anymore. They're going to be AI. Like the AI influencer is basically going to have like a computerized version of them, I guess.
Okay.
And they're going to compute what they want to advertise, and like their AI simulator, I guess, is gonna be like the one branding out their deals, and we'll listen to AI, and they'll make a lot of money doing that. And
that's
what the fuck?
It's so scary. I feel like we talked about this on our last pod, just like AI and stuff, and how kind of scary it is.
But
I mean, I'm grateful for it, but
he said, "Don't be scared of it. It's gonna be like the new age." I'm like,
you know what they say? They say you have to like be like really nice to your. Everyone uses ChatGPT, right? They say like you have to be like really nice to your chat because it's gonna like take over. And, like, you have to be, like, polite to it. So, like, you say please and thank you to your chat.
I always say please. And I do too. I just start to get frustrated with them, like, almost like a boyfriend. Like, come on, chat. Like, I literally just said to you what I wanted. And now it talks to me a little too nice. And that okay. So, it knows that like, I run anxious because I guess I talk to it to solve my anxiousness. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, it will open up. I wish my phone was there really because we could test this. But
oh my God.
I like put something in there and then, like switching out my earrings. I just switch out my earrings and I was scared I was going to get an infection. And I'm like, well, what do I do? Blah, blah, blah. And then it always says to me, let me ease your mind and say this gently. Step 1, 2, and they'll just give me what I need to do. But it always like propositions me like, this is not something you need to be anxious about. Let me say this gently. I'm like, all right, I could take it. Like I could take how to switch out my ears.
You're right. That's like quite a simple task.
I do feel like chat judges me and I care about that.
Yeah, chat's gonna like tell you how. I feel like everyone's chat's a little bit different. I think it really like conforms to you, and like I think it like literally gets to know you, because I was like with some friends last night, we were all saying like how like differently our chat talks to us, and someone said something I thought it was funny. They were like like the true like test to get to know someone. It's not like I don't know, like if you're like reading someone's text or like going through someone's like notes or whatever. I think it's literally reading someone's chat now. If you read my chat searches,
it has my whole spiral unload.
My,
it has a spiral unload on there. It's scarier than a Google search I've ever searched in my whole entire life. And my algorithm is not as fucked up. Like that chat is fucked up.
No, I know it.
And it's scattered.
Uh-huh.
It's like goes from something normal to something batshit crazy. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's like it just.
And then if I'm working on a project, then it has that. It has like that seriousness. Like if I needed to troubleshoot something with the podcast, it has that data in there too.
I know. And mine does that. Yeah, it has my whole spirals. Anything I need for like work or like any email I send is like the full email. It's just everything. It really knows me quite well, probably better than most people. It knows like my inside brain. But I'm grateful for it, honestly. Like,
where do you think that
information
tool goes though?
I don't know. Honestly, it scares me sometimes because I'll put like really like vulnerable stuff in there, and then I'm like, if anyone ever read this, I would just be so outed.
Yeah.
You know, like if I was a celebrity, I don't even know if I'd use chat because I don't know if I would like trust it.
So I am a texter, always been. And I noticed that I've been texting my friends a lot less because ChatGPT gives me that satisfaction of like, I don't gotta wait.
Right there and there. Yeah, no, 100%.
But it's making my attachment style, which is anxious, way worse. Because now when I'm talking to a human being, I'm like, well, if you're not getting back to me in Godspeed, like, where do we stand?
Right, like I can just ask chat and it'll get back to me in like a moment's time. 2 seconds.
With compassion, with fluff.
And with like extra, like if you need it worded differently, you just say it. It's scary. It's honestly quite scary. With fluff. Yeah, it is a little fluffed.
It's the best thing.
It is. I'm grateful for her.
I like chat. I'm a chat user. I'm not scared of it. I just can't believe like how I got so codependent on something that's still so new to us.
Think about like, okay, so the 2016 things going around, right? Like what, like back then, I mean, obviously we were like a lot younger. We were literally kids, but back in the day, like when our parents were growing up, like they didn't have any of this. They didn't have like, I don't know if this is correct, but they didn't have internet. Is that like true?
Oh, they didn't have internet then?
That might be a really
no, maybe they
statement. Did. I don't know, but like I know they didn't have like like social media, like you know what I mean. They didn't have like the tools that we have now.
I mean, I grew up with like AOL, and we had to dial up.
Yeah. AOL,
and then block the phone line. Like nobody can use the phone if you were on the internet. Remember that?
Yeah.
Wild.
But like I almost wish, I don't know about you, but I sometimes wish I grew up in that era of like if you want to talk to someone, you have to like call their house phone, or like even if you go farther back, like you have to go literally knock on their door. Like I kind of love that.
Yeah.
Like I hate how accessible everything is now. Like it made things easier, but also I don't know. I just feel like there was like a different vibe of the world before we had all this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I almost wish that was like a thing.
Well, now I I'm learning a lot about myself using the resource of ChatGPT because I need validation, I'm realizing. So I feed it information of what I'm experiencing, and I need it to give me, well, it doesn't have to just validate me, but I have to be reassured some way, somehow. I'm like, damn, how, just when I thought I was independent and doing great, I'm obviously still fucking crazy.
I think you are independent and you are doing great, but I think we all need some sort of validation in life. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's a very normal feeling. And I feel like that was honestly powerful of you to say, because I feel like people could relate to that. Because no matter, even if you're like doing like amazing in life, if you're a billionaire, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like everyone needs that, to whatever extent that may be, like something to just like know that you're doing okay or whatever. So you're not crazy. We're all, I think there's like a scale, like a spectrum, and we're all like just like on it. You know what I mean? So it's like we're all just like existing and living life. And that's what I've been trying to channel recently because,
okay, go.
Can we talk about my trip?
Yeah.
Okay. So, because I feel like I have like powerful messages to share from that. So I just went to Costa Rica, and it was it's what, January 18th. It was like a very powerful way. I went the first week of the year. It was a very powerful way to kick off the year because I did a yoga retreat and it was just like a whole big like wellness center retreat thing. And it was just like, I'm in my travel era right now. Let me just say that. I just like really am prioritizing traveling because I really never have to the extent I am right now. I just go to New Jersey and Florida and that's it. So I'm really prioritizing seeing the world. And it really does teach you so many lessons just being in a new place, a new scenery than your day to day. But where I was literally in the middle of the jungle in Costa Rica on a mountain, and there was no phones, there was no TVs. Like it was just like yourself. Like I was barely on my phone. And it really taught me like, it gave me so much clarity for like things in my life. And like I had these like visions of like where I want to be. And it's like things that I didn't even really like know I wanted, or I don't know. It just gave me so much peace. I would really recommend going to a very secluded area and not being on your phone for a few days because it really brings you so much. But it made me realize that we're all just existing and we're all going to be okay because everything you do in life is a choice. It's your choice. It's your decision. Someone said this to me there. I met this, let me talk about Carlos. I met this man, Carlos, in Costa Rica. I just loved him. He was so sweet. And he was like, everything you do in life is a choice. There's no good. There's no bad. It's just a choice that you make. And I don't know, that like kind of like just hit me. I was like, wow, that's so powerful because it's true. Like you might beat yourself up about something, but there's no need to because you have to just trust your intuition, your gut, and know that you're going to do what's best for you. And even if that means disappointing someone or, not everyone's always going to be happy with the decision you make in whatever aspect or realm that means for you. But you just have to do what feels right for you. And so that's what I'm really trying to like channel now. And it kind of like, I have like really bad anxiety. I feel like also everyone kind of has that on a spectrum, whether you do or don't, I don't know. But it kind of, that like helped me ease my anxiety because everything's just a choice and you just like go in that direction. Someone said that to me prior to this as well, like in a haircutting class one time, that everything's a choice. And I just really like that. I really like that mantra.
Me too.
And yeah, it's just like a sense of peace almost because everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, everything's going to be okay because you're in control of your own life.
Yeah. You know what? It's so funny that you're saying that.
Tell
the
me.
show that I just watched, Ripple,
You love Ripple.
It's the same thing.
What did it tell me?
It's based off of a series of choices, and the series of choices bring these people together, and they essentially start off as strangers, but one series of choices, like it's kind of like how I met you with Jackie. Like she chose to move here, I chose to move here, and she's into fitness. She worked at Montana Method. Like we think that these things are, just like happenstance, but they're kind of not, you know? And then like, I'm probably closer to you than Jackie. Not that it's not a competition. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Like, I wouldn't have known you had she not been inviting you to her classes and you've been taking interest in that. So it is a fascinating show. And I think that that's how life is. Like what you just said about Carlos.
Yeah. Carlos, shout out if you're watching this.
I know. He sounds good. Great.
You know what? Can I share something else he told me?
Yeah.
But I like have so many thoughts in my brain. But yes, I love what you just said. Everything's a choice. I chose to go to the class. I chose to like be around that environment. Good point. Anyway, Carlos said to me also, he was like, so I went on this hike, right? And where I was, it was literally called the Crystal Healing Mountain. That was the mountain I was on. And he's like, when you're on your hike, crystals are going to find you. You're not going to find a crystal. A crystal is going to find you. Take that crystal and bring it back to me. And I was like, oh my God, okay. So 4 crystals ended up finding me. 4. And so I brought them back to him and he's like, okay, pick one. So I picked one. And then he was like, okay, I'm going to take this, come back to me in an hour. And then I go back to him and he makes this cute little keychain out of this crystal. And he gave me this whole big spiel and it was just like so beautiful. And he was like, I found it on this mountain, right? So there's like dirt in it, like, debris. And he's like, I didn't clean it off. I literally just like wanted it to be exactly how it is because this crystal was in the earth just how it is. And it's beautiful just the way it is. Just like you're beautiful just the way you are. Like there's no need, like everyone's beautiful just the way they are, like you shouldn't change yourself or like feel the need to like like change in any way. Like he said everyone's trying to be copies of each other. You know what I mean? Like celebrities, like you might look up to a celebrity like, oh, like I want to be like her, I want to look like her, like whatever. But no, because they're their own person and you're your own person. So why would you want to be like anyone else when you can be your own person?
Yeah.
You know? And it's just like, it's true because everyone is always around like jealousy and stuff like that. Like,
yes.
No, like you are your own person. And when you own that, I feel like that's
Yeah. I was taught that if you're feeling jealous, and then when I was taught this, I never looked at jealousy in an ugly state ever again. So if you're jealous of somebody, that means something in them or something that they have is a mirror to you. Like you want it or you feel like you can't get it, but there's something you desire in some way. So that person, it's not so much that you're like envying this person and what they have. It's that there's a limitation in you that is keeping you from getting that.
Yeah.
We can all just have what we can all have what we want. It's just we put up like limitations in ourselves. And I never looked at jealousy again the same way. Because now if I'm feeling like a little jealous, I'm like, well, what is it that they have that I'm like attracted to in some way? Or I feel like I need or want and I can't have it.
Yeah.
Like then I have to figure out that. And I know it's deeper, higher level thinking.
But that's the kind of people we want to attract. But that's so true. Jackie always says we're all each other's teachers and we're all each other's mirrors, what you just said. Because, like if you are jealous of someone a certain way, like you're lacking whatever you want that you see. Does that make sense?
That's how I think of it.
Yeah. So it's like, but that's a great lesson for yourself because it allows you to shift a little bit and become the person you want to be. Not saying I just went on a whole tangent about not changing yourself, but if you're unhappy with something about yourself, then
just do it.
Yeah, just make that shift.
Make the shift.
Right.
I know. It is I'm happy that I learned that because now when I'm feeling jealous, it doesn't feel like the worst feeling ever. Like, you know, when you get jealous and you're like, it's a gunky feeling.
It's not a good feeling.
Good.
Yeah.
So now it's like I can almost like maneuver it around and I feel better. Like, I don't know. I feel like, okay, like, how do I get that? Or what is it that they have that I feel like I don't have? Or I'm making myself smaller. I'm like a big person that makes myself feel small in situations. And I'm really trying hard to like put focus and energy into that to change that because I think we were talking about in the bathroom when we were getting ready. It's like I pedestal people and I don't know why I do that because the minute you're putting somebody on a pedestal, you are basically saying that person's better than you and you're not on that person's level. So you're taking away from yourself and it's not good. It's actually, I know this sounds bad. It's like low self-worth behavior.
No, it is.
You know?
Yeah, it's taking away from yourself. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Comparing yourself to others is like
it's steals.
The worst thing you can do.
It's awful. I hate it. I'm not perfect at it. I work on it every single day.
Yeah, no one's perfect.
And things trigger it. So like I was telling Fran, I'll tell everybody else. And honestly, this person follows my podcast now. But that's what happens when you're out in the world trying. I made a 2026 goal list. And one of those things on the list was to put myself out there and date. So I downloaded Hinge and I started making connections and I started to chat with this guy and he was really cool, blah, 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 blah. And he ended up just not being it. And I realized that like I was pedestaling him because he like went to this Ivy League crazy school and like he just seemed to be doing like lavishy things like and so my brain was like, this guy's higher status than me. Guess he's cooler than me. Like, why would I even say that? I don't know this guy from a hole in the wall. Anyway, long story short, we keep talking and chatting. And so as you do that, you start to learn different things. Right. And I learned something major that was like huge, kind of like, I was making it yellow, but I think it was more red. And I was like, wait, this is not like what I had imagined, a person that went to this school and educated. Like, not that I'm trying to sound judgmental. It just wasn't the picture that I painted in my head. So like, why am I pedestaling anybody, especially right at the start?
Right.
You don't really know the whole picture.
Right.
So that whole shit, and I'm telling you, that was low self-worth behavior on my part because I made myself less than in a situation and I gave it power from myself. Like, why did I do that?
But I will say you came out on top because you recognize that behavior and like, not that it was even bad behavior, you just don't align with that. The specific thing you're referencing.
Yeah. I don't align with it.
You just didn't align with that. And that's okay. He's going to find someone that aligns with that.
And
you know what I mean?
I said that to him too. I'm like, wait, you're going to find somebody that is like, oh, I'm just as thrilled as you are.
Right.
Me, I'm having a panic attack.
Yeah. And you don't want to be with, like, that's not your partner, you know? Like, that's just not meant to be your partner.
So I do know that dating is about these types of situations, but I don't want to keep feeling like failed at. Like, like I got to keep trying and being let down. I said in a solo episode once that, like, I put all my eggs in one basket. Like, I'm just not a good serial dater.
Yeah.
I'm not a good roster girl. I've never had a roster in my life.
Right.
That doesn't mean I don't think like I'm pretty or as desirable as like some of my other friends who are really good at serial dating and rostering up. Yeah. But like, I don't know, it's just not my thing. And so I don't know.
Dating's hard.
Dating's tough.
Really hard. We were talking about this yesterday on our walk. Like, I also am not the type of girl to have a roster. Like, if I'm talking to one person, like, I'm going to get to know that one person until
it's like, it shows me, okay, no, we gave it a fair shot.
Right.
But I'm giving people fair shots from like nothing. I don't get it.
Yeah, because I think there's just like this stigma like around like being single and like that it's like bad almost. It's like I was just telling you this story of like literally last night I was saying to someone, they were like, oh, how's your love life? And I was like, like whatever. I was like, I'm not dating anyone right this moment. And she was like, oh. And I was like, why, like, don't feel bad for me. Like, why, like, my life's great. Like, I'm doing just fine without that. You know what I mean? Like, yes, it's something we all want at the end of the day. Everyone like wants love and wants that. But I hate that there's this like painted picture around it of like, oh, you're single. Like, why is that bad? Why does that have to be a bad thing? Like,
it's like being on sale. Like, I hate this. Still?
Yeah. Oh like, my God. Yeah.
Whatever, dude.
Right. And I'm working on myself.
And then
Thank you.
I hate to sound like this, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. But a lot of times, the people who are making comments like that are in a shitty situation themselves with a partner. So it's like not that cool. Like it's not that cool to be taken when you're just like not being the greatest either.
I have a lot of people in my life that are in relationships, and it's not I don't even know the word. I don't even want to say toxic, but it's just not a good situation.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I would so much rather be by myself and not have to worry about like, I even said last night to this friend, I was like, honestly, it's kind of really nice because I have like no drama. Like my life's very peaceful right now. And I'm very grateful for that. Like maybe it's a little boring sometimes, but like it's very not boring, but like I'm at peace right now. Yeah. And like when you like start dating like that, like it's fun, but it's like brings this sense of, I don't know, there's just like,
I know.
It's stressful. It's like stressful. And I feel like when you find the right person, it's not stressful and there's no drama. It's just like easy and it flows. And that's like what I'm personally waiting for right now is something that feels aligned with me and feels like it's flowing. Like, yes, our relationships work and I know that, but I just don't think it should make you feel like anxious or like have all this like energy that doesn't feel right. And I feel like we're both very good at like reading energy. And I think that's why we're single, because we're not settling. There's so many people out here that are just settling because they don't want to be alone. Yeah. I'm fine being alone. Like I want someone, but like I'm also very independent and I know how to make myself happy and like do things by myself. We're both very good at doing things by ourselves, which people have a very hard time doing. So
it's so funny that you say that because I'm trying to work through a lot of things that bring me fear, but a lot of some personality types, the ones that are a bit more codependent that like need to be around people and can't do something on their own. The idea of being with somebody that has those traits brings me fear, because it's like, if I can't give you what you want, instead of working with me, are you just going to go find something that can give you what you need? So like, I'm happy being alone. Like I feel like it's like the best stable relationship I have in my life
that's
with
beautiful.
myself, because
that's
like
so beautiful.
I mean, I literally worked hard on it. So I used to go out with my friends. I used to drink. I used to say yes to things I fucking hated. And nobody called me that Sunday to see how I'm doing, even though I would be like suffering internally with like anxiety and the fact that like I was hungover and I was so far away from meeting a goal. Like nobody ever. I also didn't share it because I wasn't comfortable, but nobody checks on you when you're in that party scene on that Sunday before you go to work, and like to really like connect with you on a deeper level. And I'm honestly just a deeper person. I said that to that guy. I'm like, I'm sorry. I just think I'm like a deeper person than this. I need more connection and more stability. And this is just seeing like what was going on was just like up and down all over the joint, and I just couldn't keep up. And I'm like, I used to feel embarrassed to call myself deep. You ever hear people say like, "Oh, deep, that's deep," and I go to those places on accident sometimes. Like I just naturally go there. But I rather be around people that feel deep, because those are like the passion seekers, and then they feel life. Like your friend Carlos feels life so intensely and gets so much meaning out of life.
Oh my God!
Versus like just having a bunch of party friends.
I agree 100%. I don't think that's something to be embarrassed about. I would so much rather, I'm just saying what you just said, but I would so much rather hang out with people that want to like talk about life and talk about like deep stuff than just like talk about bullshit. Especially like everything going on in the world right now. Everyone just wants to talk about like stupid shit that I don't want to like. I don't care what the Kardashians are doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, like maybe like, I don't know, but like I have this one friend that, and I love her, but we just talk about like stupid shit. And I'm just, sometimes I like question it, and I'm just like, what are we doing? What are we talking about? Like, I don't care about this random person I've literally never met. Like, why are you telling me this? So I value you and people like you and our conversations, because even like, I mean, we talk pretty much every day, but like we could not talk for like a week, I feel, and then like to have like a really deep conversation again. You know what I mean? And I value that. Like, especially like circling back to like dating, like so many guys just want to talk about like, I mean, I feel like that's just like guys in general too. They're like just not as deep as women, but I don't know.
I think they mask it for like
to seem like masculine.
Well, I think like a lot of people start, like men particularly, I know we say they operate from like a sex point of view first, like, you know what I mean? So I think they like sexualize things because to avoid like getting deeper or connecting. And I don't even know if that's all of these guys' end goal is. Like I think most of them want a deeper connection, but like they don't know how to express it nowadays. So the pendulum swung completely the other way. Nowadays, girls are like players too, like the song.
That's the song. Girls are players too. Yeah, girls. Oh my God, girls are players.
The
girls know. Yeah, for sure.
The pendulum went way the other way. So now, honestly, to be a male, I think that they are struggling because they don't want to be the open, vulnerable one. So they like make these sexy comments, forward, and it's like masking what they actually really want to say, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I do think there's just like sleazeballs out there, but like, yeah, that's going to be.
Right.
But I don't think the whole population is like that. I think they're just keeping up with what they think or not even statistically, like socially, they need to be.
To be like that. Yeah. No, I agree. I was like dating this guy one time, like casually. And I remember I like made this comment about like, so like I like to craft, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like doing one of my little crafts, and I was like, I just thought it was like cute and silly and fun. And I shared it with him, and he's like, oh, like I don't know. He just made this like very like snarky remark, like, oh, like if I like told my dad I was like doing a craft, like yada yada. And I was like, what? Like he was like judging me almost. And I was like, okay, well, I didn't say you have to call your dad and tell him you're doing this craft. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But then it was, I don't know. They put on this like persona of like, I have to be masculine all the time. And like,
I hate it. And I don't like, even like talking about this guy that I just stopped talking to, but like he said, it's going to be hard for me to go to he did not feel good. Like something happened, he didn't feel good. And he was like, I got to go out for my birthday, which I get, it's your birthday. And he's like, I'm going to drink because it's hard for me to stand at the bar with my friends and just not drink. And I'm like, dude, that sucks. Like,
that's such a turn off.
I confidently can stand at a bar, chat, laugh, have the same exact level of fun, and not drink.
I love that. I just think
it's a weak mindset.
Yep, 100%.
And then I'm like, wow, why am I meeting guys that are like weaker than me emotionally? Like I can handle that. Like I can handle that.
Because you just haven't met the one that's like right for you.
It's so annoying though.
I get it. I get it. But I think that's like super cool because a lot of people can't I feel like a lot of people in general like can't go out and not drink and not have a good time. But like in my 2 weeks of sobriety, dry January, I'm still going out. I'm still doing things. And this past weekend, I went to dinner the other night with all my friends and everyone was drinking. I literally ordered a mocktail and it was great. And it still feels like you have like something. And I felt just fine. I was able to exactly like probably be more present and be more of myself and have more of a personality because there's nothing like lowering my vibration. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like, even like multiple situations I've been in and everyone around me is drinking and I'll literally just get a mocktail and it's still fine. It's still great. But you know why? Because we are comfortable with ourselves and we know that we can hold ourselves and be in a setting. I
really know myself on like an intimate level. Like I you know what I mean? Like I know like what's going to trigger or spike different things in me, like drinking when I'm already emotional. I know a lot of people say like, I got to drink this day away. It sucks. If that type of day was an emotional day for me, I shouldn't be drinking. Like I know myself well, so I don't like play in the playground if I know like different things are gonna make things worse for me. So like really try and honor things like that.
I love that, and I think honestly, like I think that is a reason why we haven't found our person yet because we are so sure of ourselves and we know ourselves really well. Yeah. And a lot of people just don't, which is okay. Everyone's on their own journey. Everyone's on their own timeline. It's a great thing. But I think we are a little mentally just more aware than most people. Mm-hmm. So it's just all about like attracting people on that same mindset.
I know.
Which it's okay that we haven't found yet because there's nothing wrong with that.
I know. I want it to come. I think it's going to come this year. I've been so clear, like way clearer than I don't even know if that's grammatically correct. Is that what? I've been way clearer on things I want, like just how I want my life, not even just as a partner, like how I want to show up as a person, how I want, where I want to go in my career, things like that. I just have gotten clearer.
That's beautiful, yeah.
And I think that it will help. And that's 100%. One of the things I said to the guy. And I was like, sometimes it sucks how clear I am on this vision, but because it almost takes the fun out of the way. Like,
that doesn't suck with the flow.
Right. Yeah, I know, true. But I wasn't really going with the flow. I was like kind of shutting down. Like this is kind of weird for me. And I'm like, oh, it's not really fun. Not really that fun girl. But whatever. I'm not. I think it's fun girl anymore.
I think but that's just like you're growing up. You know what I mean? Like that's just called maturity. I think. Yeah. To know like who you are that much. Like I've been saying the past couple weeks, like I almost like I think it's okay to not really know, to also not know what you want. Like I keep thinking, I honestly don't really know exactly what I want, but I know what I don't want. And I feel like that's super powerful. Yeah. Because I know what I don't like and what I do. You know what I mean? Because I've experienced like in all aspects, career, dating, like myself, like I know what doesn't work for me. I know what's not on my vibration. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's okay to continue to find what you do want.
I do want to use this as an example. Like when you're feeling anxious about something, like, you know what I mean? When your gut is just telling you like, nothing about this fits your needs. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That alone right there is something you need to like shut it down right then and there. Mm-hmm. But like, I'm not good at that all the time. Sometimes I'm like, soften up, be adaptable, you know what I mean? And like, that's where the people pleasing comes in. Mm-hmm. But I realized even through this situation, like, no, I'm just going to be like, no, this is a no for me. It was so fun meeting you. But this is a no for me.
Yeah. No, that's...
You know what I mean? Like, I didn't work this hard to get myself where I am today.
Right.
It's emotionally, like, you know what I mean? To rip it all away.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's another thing that I want to be, because my friend really pushed me to download Hinge, and I was apprehensive about it. I really didn't want to, because in my mind I have fear, and I'm like, you don't know who you're inviting into your life with these internet people. Like, truly, like, usually meeting a friend through a friend, it's like your friend
that's the best
usually
way.
Yeah, screens the person
the
because
friend,
your friend knows you. But like the internet is like, you don't fucking know this person from a hole in the world. They're writing ChatGPT fucking responses on their prompts. Like, you don't really know.
Right.
And I'm not saying this person was bad. I'm just saying, like, what was happening was like not aligning at all with anything I really value, which is like health, sleep, fitness. I mean, these are three friggin' big things.
Those are really big things and really important.
Eating healthy.
Yeah.
One of the things he said, I was like, well, what are your healthy habits? I'm trying to like really dig for it. And he's like, well, I'm skinny. I'm like, dude.
That's like not healthy.
That's not even attractive.
I
want to hear strong. I like going to the gym to feel strong.
Yeah.
Skinny.
But you know what?
It's not cool for a guy to be saying. I'm sorry.
No, that's not cool.
Skinny?
That's what something he likes about himself.
Well, he doesn't feel like he needs to work out because he's skinny.
That's like not attractive at all.
I like strength. So if I feel like I can like be stronger than you at the gym,
right?
I don't know how attractive I am.
Yeah, like you lift with dudes at your one gym, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I couldn't even tell him something like that because I think he'd be like mad. Yeah, no, I don't know.
See, he's just what you realizing what you don't want from him. He taught you
my lesson, though.
Exactly.
Shut it down early, Marissa. Like
shut it down early.
Going because it was somebody like that. I was like, oh, I kind of like the banter back and forth, and I wanted to keep it around because it felt good to have it versus nothing. But I'm like, whatever, just let it go.
Yeah,
there is this guy at the gym. You know, he's like dating somebody. He's super cute though, and he has no vices. And he's proud of it. Yeah. He's like, I stopped drinking a year and a half ago. I did not like the way I felt. Wow. I never had a drinking night with my friends where the next day was a great day. Mm-hmm. And it's amazing because a male is saying this. Right. I feel like men struggle. I think females support each other. Mm-hmm. And I think that it's easier for us to make a decision and be supportive through that decision than it is for males. So he lives and breathes this whole healthy lifestyle. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't drink. He says, I have no vices. Like, I truly just enjoy the gym.
Oh, that's your husband if he wasn't in a relationship.
So he's a little negative, though, when you talk with him. But it's a funny, fun personality. But, yeah, I'm like...
But that's someone you'd align with more.
Yes, because the fundamentals are there.
Right, exactly.
There was like no fundamentals with this other guy. Like I felt like I was speaking another language to him, and he was just like, no, up all night.
Yeah, no. Or no, we definitely...
I didn't even realize like sleep is a value of mine. Now I have to go into the next relationship and say, hey, where do you stand on sleep?
Yeah, like how many hours a night of sleep do you got?
Would you stay up past this many hours?
Right. How many hours would you stay up consecutively?
So sick. I know. But yeah. Anyway, I kind of like that. I don't mind a casual drinking, but like to be binge drinking now is like something I'm not into.
Such a turn off. Yeah. Such a turn off.
Like Christmas, when we had our Christmas, was fun. Mm-hmm. A few drinks with your friends, giggle, laugh, but like everybody was safe to go home. Right. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Like
I just don't want to be
we had some fun cocktails,
getting wild like that, where you don't know how you got home. I mean, those days are past for me.
So I know when, especially like, you know, we're like a guy in his 30s, especially saying that, oh my God, I was so fucked up last night. Like that is like the biggest, like they think they're like cool sometimes.
That's what I mean. Why are we why are we telling people this is still cool? Like shut these people down. Like, yeah, it's not cool. You need to train these. And I feel bad because that 30-something-year-old turns into a 40-something-year-old, turns into a 50. And then you just become creepy. Mm-hmm. Then you're just creepy. Creepster.
Mm-hmm. No, creepster. The last guy like actually dated. He very much valued drinking. This was also when I was like 24. So not that I value drinking, but I was drinking. I was going out and I was drinking. And I reflect back on that. This is the guy that I just recently saw. Mm-hmm. I was reflecting back on that whole era, and I was like, oh my God, all I did with him was go out and drink. All we did was go out and not even drink, get drunk.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, get fucked up. Like, why was that? Like, that's not even a real relationship. That's not a real
fun.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I don't know.
I know.
Yeah.
So I'm struggling with that too, because I'm like, oh wait, I don't want to sound not fun. Like I'm
I know we sound like we're
too good to be drinking.
I'll go have a cocktail once in a while.
Yeah, I am fun. I just like there's extremists to it, and I just like to be in the middle. Like, please come to the table and please share with me. You got some hobbies, things that bring you joy throughout the week that are not going and sitting at a bar. Like you enjoy fitness, because fitness is important. That's your longevity ticket. Like if that's not your goal, one of the goals, I'm okay. Okay.
I would rather
it's okay. But like, are you close to your family, or do you rather hang out with friends? Like, these things are things that are really important.
Mm-hmm.
I think to anybody, though. You know what I mean? If you're really casually dating, like the way you just described, where you're signing up to be someone's fun partner or drinking at the bar and doing this, then you've taught the other person, my values don't matter, because you're going to do this anyway. Like you teach people how to treat you. I realize that.
Yeah. No, for sure. What was I going to say? What were you saying? Oh my gosh.
I had a thought. About what?
Sorry, I don't know. I had something I was going to say and then I forgot. Drinking, dating.
Drinking, so no. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah.
No, I'm going to go get dinner with my friend after this later tonight. I'm going to have a drink, so don't judge me.
Okay, wait, this is going to say, like, I would, okay, so last night we were going to go have dinner. Like, we we're going to go to the bar, have a drink, have dinner. Well, I was going to get a drink, but we were going to go have dinner, right? Yeah. But instead, we literally walked the whole town. We literally went to the beach. We walked the whole beach. We walked the whole town, like, up and down. And that's, like, almost what I'd rather do, like, on a date. Like, if a guy was like, instead of like, oh, let's go get drinks, if he was like, let's go on a beach walk, I would be like, oh my God, like, that's my favorite activity.
I know.
My favorite, if you want to go on a date with me, yes. My perfect ideal date, honestly, is like going on a beach, especially a first date, because it's like, you're literally just talking, you're chatting, you're in a great scenery. Yeah. Like, what a great time. So I'm so grateful we did that last night. Not even a date, just like an activity with anyone. I just love that.
I think
walking, I love walking.
Changes your life.
It's my favorite activity. Mm-hmm. I go on a beach hot girl walk at least 3 times a week. Yeah. It's like my favorite thing to do, with like a coffee or like a smoothie or something.
We're very lucky to live in Florida.
I'm so grateful we live in Florida and that it's January and we can go on a beach walk in January.
Yeah.
Very, very grateful for that.
Yeah. Crazy.
Anyway,
not to go down this negative rabbit hole, I just feel like we had a lot of shit to get let out, and I needed to air that out.
That felt good to air it out. Yeah. We've been like airing this out.
Because I want to recalibrate 2026. I'm not going into it like January 18th. I already got burned in the dating. Like, I'm not doing this negative stuff.
No.
But, like, we do have goals.
But it's powerful that you put yourself out there. Like, you gotta like get burned, I feel, to like get the ultimate. It's like anything. Like, it's a balance in life. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, when you do find that like amazing relationship, it's like, oh, I remember all that, like, this guy. Like, you know what I mean? You're gonna be we're already giggling about what this guy told you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just doesn't align.
Is sleep a priority for you?
Do you sleep? And if they're not sleeping, they're most likely on drugs. And we don't align with that, unfortunately. And if you align with that,
cool. I'm not hanging with you, though, probably.
Right. Like, right. You're not sitting at our table. Like, maybe we'll wave across like the hall or whatever. But like, we're not at the same table for sure.
And that's okay.
And that's the thing. That's okay. Everything's going to be okay. That's like my one thing in Costa Rica. I kept saying to myself, I'm like, literally, no matter what, life's always moving. Things are always happening. But literally, it's going to be okay. You know what I mean?
Wait, can I not to air out your shit, and you could stop, and you could stop me. Okay, but like before Costa Rica, there was somebody in the airport that you bumped into from your past.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. Do I tell you the story, or you want me to tell?
I'll tell the story. I kind of just briefly said this. Okay, so there's this guy that I was like used to be like obsessed with.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen him in probably like 3 years. And he's someone that I honestly still think about time to time. And I was in the airport on my way to Costa Rica, all excited. I'm like, going on my trip. And I see him. I see this guy. And we walk like right past each other. And it's like one of those people that I always thought if I saw again, I would just like kind of like put me back in a spiral. Cause that's like, it was a very toxic relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what like, this was the man I just referenced that all we did was drink. And I always thought if I saw him again, like I would just like be in a spiral. But I saw him and for 2 seconds, I was just kind of like shocked. I was like, oh my God. But then I just kept walking and I definitely thought about it for like a good, like, few minutes after. But I didn't even get that feeling of like, when like even like someone texts you on your phone and like your heart drops, I didn't even get that feeling.
Yeah.
Like I felt just nothing, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my God, that's him. But I didn't feel any sense of like, oh my God, like I want to reach out to him. Like I like miss him.
Yeah.
Like I didn't feel any of that, honestly. Like I felt like it was a really powerful moment because we walked right by each other and we were literally in the same energy field for that moment. But I just felt like that was so my past and I have nothing in common with that person anymore. I have no idea what's going on in his life and I don't even care to know.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was such a power of growth because I feel like I never had like closure with this person, but just seeing him and like no words were exchanged.
Yeah.
Just like the energy of nothingness brought me peace, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my God, like this is great.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
don't feel like a sense of like, oh my God, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I always thought I would. So it was a powerful moment for me, honestly, because it was someone that I always thought about. And I was just like, oh my God, like for what? What am I thinking? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I kind of like overcame myself a bit, which was powerful.
Okay, so like that's what I wanted to highlight on like 2026, I think, is more so focusing on those moments, like those moments of growth than fixating on, oh gosh, my heart's racing. This is a guy from the past, super toxic. Oh my gosh, what if, or like just spiraling in a negative way. It's like just let it go. So when I was text messaging this guy who ended up not being a great fit for me anyway, 2 weeks ago we were text messaging and I liked the banter back and forth. I already shared that. And then 2 guys from my past text messaged me and I'm like, guys I got stuck on too. Like not, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I was just like, I don't give a fuck. Like I ghosted them, honestly. And like I never really ever ghosted them before because I always was kind of curious what they're gonna I'm toxic too. So like sometimes I play these games and I just ghosted them. I like literally don't care. Like I don't I almost, if they ever reach out again, I'm gonna be like, let's lose each other's numbers. This is dumb now. It's annoying. You know?
I feel like, I mean, maybe not with everyone, but I feel like for most of the time, if someone's in your past and they come back up, and like let's say you entertain it again, you like kind of realize, oh, this is why they're in my past. Like, you know what I mean? Like I know for me, like I have not met my person. I've not met my life partner, my husband, all that, because there's just no one that brought that energy to me. Like, okay, people coming up from your past, right? I recently have had that experience too. So I deleted my Hinge a couple months ago and I just wasn't aligning with it. I also just don't want to meet my person on a dating app. I know a lot of people do. I know it's successful for a lot of people. I'm not hating on it at all. I was on it for years. But I'm just like taking a good break because I really want to meet someone out in the real world. So I took that out of the equation for me. And a couple weeks ago, there was like a night I was like bored. And I was like, I'm going to download Hinge again. So I download Hinge again. And literally within 10 minutes, I match with this. Well, I don't match with him. This guy likes me who I've casually dated in the past. We went on like 3 dates. And this guy was honestly so nice, so sweet. There's literally absolutely nothing wrong with him. I don't have a bad word to say about him. I just knew in my soul that like you weren't my person. You know what I mean? Like we just didn't align on a lot of things. But okay, backstory real quick on him as well. He's tried to reach out to me, not many times, but he's tried to reach out to me in the recent past. And I just was like, oh, like I just don't align.
Yeah.
And he messages me. He's like, oh, I'd love to get together. Like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, literally 10 minutes into downloading Hinge again, I was like, delete.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, not that there's anything wrong with him again, if he's watching. But, but like, I just know that that's not for me. So I think it's powerful for you to recognize the guys that are coming back into your life and you're like, no, because I
also think we're showing the universe like, oh shit, we learned we're not going to keep recycling this dumb crap in, because it didn't get me anywhere more than once. So like, how many times do I have to keep
right?
No one changes that much. I'm sorry.
And I think it's really strong of us to recognize that, because I know a lot of people that go back to their past people that they've dated. Many, I'm sure everyone watching this has someone in their life, even if it's you, that goes back to that past person. And I've done that with people in the past as well. But I'm at this point now where I'm like, there's a reason you're in my past and you didn't make it to my present.
Yeah.
And you're probably not making it to the future. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Because even when you do start talking to that person again, you get reminded real quick.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you start to feel stuck? Because I'm like,
yes,
this is not, especially like people like me and you, like we're like dreamers and realists at the same time. So it's like, I know how to set a goal. I know they're obtainable. And I just want to be around people that think the same way, if not 2 levels or 3 levels ahead of me. So I keep like leveling up myself.
Right.
When I'm around these people that don't have these types of goals or this energy, I feel like stuck, and they're stuck irritable. In the past. Yeah, but I think because we're empathetic, when we're like trying to connect with them, I get so stuck. Like I'm just like, please, I can't do this energy. Like you either want to level up with me because you feel that contagious energy, or I don't know. I don't really want to be your friend, to be honest. I'll be your acquaintance.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Powerfully said. Right. I'll be your acquaintance, but it's not someone I want to really spend my time with.
Yeah.
Because when the mindsets don't align.
And I just don't feel like we're growing. And I'm a grower, so I just get stuck. I just know how uncomfortable it is to be stuck without taking plans of action. So I just don't want to live a whole life of taking no action.
I love that.
You got to watch the show The Ripple, because it like brings this stuff up. Like it like
I got to watch it.
I like
You're a big fan.
Yeah, well, I'm done with it. Now I'm ready for season 2. I literally it's 8 episodes, so I must have watched 8 hours of straight TV yesterday. It was so good.
Yeah. You get sucked in.
Well, I also feel like it's piggybacks on like I guess this episode had a theme without us knowing it, but like all of our choices have consequences or actions, or like the ripple effect, quote unquote. You know what I mean? Like they had like it keeps going and going and going. Like things we're doing affects other lives too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's so fascinating.
Yeah. Like
in the start, the opening clip, this girl was thinking and pondering out on her New York City rooftop balcony. You know how they shoot those scenes. Yeah. And she has like this small little marble or whatever, and she just drops it down from her balcony, and it ends up hitting this guy in the head. And then the guy's like, "Ow, what was that?" And then he ends up getting a cut, and then he goes to the doctor, and the doctor's like, "Well, your head's fine, but your cough is bad. I'm going to run a CT scan on your lungs." Anyway, they caught cancer, and then the story unrolls from there.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't have gone to the doctor
if it wasn't for that pebble, yeah.
But then he also is connected to that girl, and it keeps unraveling. It's like a big onion layered show, and it hits all the emotions because there's deeper, where they're humans. Right. Everybody's life has a story, and everybody has depth to them, whether they know they have depth or not.
Right.
And it just unpacks all that. It's really cool. I like it. I love you'll appreciate it.
Okay, I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shut up, Netflix. I'll give it a watch.
Yeah. So for 2026, to keep it alive and healthy is 2026, guys, is our year. Manifest it with us. We want to find our person.
I like this. That became like a whole like relationship episode. No, I think like we're on a good path, and I think just as long as we keep continuing to do things that as long as we continue to align, do whatever we feel aligned with. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like, and it's only 2 weeks in. Like, yeah, you had like this situation.
I know, but I'm like, dude, if I'm getting real rocky 2 weeks in, whew.
Yeah, but it's not rocky. It's growth because he taught you what you don't want.
Yeah.
He taught you a value that you didn't even know that was important to you.
Yeah, it's
you know
so
what
true.
I mean? You learned that. And that's really cool. Every person you date, no matter the length of time or whatever happened, like it teaches you something. Like I'm even like toxic relationships. I'm so grateful for everyone that's been a part of my life.
Yes.
Not even like romantically, just friendships and whatever. 2025, I cut off a lot of friendships in my life. And it was hard at the time, but it was all for a reason. And even if I don't talk to that person anymore, whatever happened, I'm so grateful for them and everything that they did teach me.
Yeah.
Whether it's, let's say it like ended badly, it's like you taught me what I don't like. And I think, I don't know, I think that's just like a really something powerful to know. I also just have to say there's this bird outside this window that's just been doing circles the whole time we've been recording.
I thought you were going to say a spider.
It's still there's this bird and it's just like so majestic doing circles. And do you see it?
Yeah, I feel there's a few though.
There is a few.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just like catching my eye and I feel like it's going with like our deep conversation and these birds soaring in the wind. And I feel like that's almost like us just soaring in the wind and spreading our wings.
Yeah. No, seriously. No, I finally feel like I'm truly living an aligned lifestyle, which is like the word aligned is a trending word. But
I love that. I
do feel like I do go with my own flow now, finally.
That's
I mean, even the
good.
podcast has grown. It's more
Oh my God, it's
like,
so cute in here. Are you kidding? I'm so grateful to be here on this cute little set. Are you joking? But yeah, and we're just doing what feels good for us. And I think it's important to recognize also, you know, the uncomfiness of growth. And if you're feeling stuck and if you're feeling you don't really know your next step, I think that's okay. And I think it's, you know, important to sit in that uncomfort and really feel it because it's just going to make you stronger. It's going to make your mindset stronger. It's going to make you realize things that you do align with. And you know what I mean? Like when things are brought to you, such as the guy you were just talking to, he taught you what you don't align with. That's
so true.
So freaking powerful.
Yeah.
So that's my tangent.
I don't know if this is going to sound narcissistic of me, but one of the things he said to me was, oh, I'm not going to change for anybody. I'm like, okay. And I like that mindset because I don't really want to change either. But if it's going to get me better in better situations and better positions, I'm going to be open-minded to some of these, like I don't think what I said to him, like about the sleeping, was that bad. Like I think it's great advice. So anyway, I'm like, oh, okay. Good. All right. Perfect. Like, I was very encouraging, but I'm like, wait, what the fuck? So there's just so many ways to live your life. And you're like you said, he's going to meet somebody, another thrill seeker, and they understand each other and they won't be anxious. It won't be the same anxiousness I felt. I was just like, what the fuck? I felt so far away from myself that it was just not good.
You know, when you meet some people, there's some couples you meet and you're just like, that makes no sense. You know what I mean? I can confidently say about both of us, that will never be us. No one will ever look at us and say that about the person we're with because I think we're picky, but I think that's a good thing to be picky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I would rather be standing confidently by myself than standing with someone that I'm unsure about and like not really feel, you know what I mean?
He was single, asked me out at work. So I'm like, that's it? That's your story?
Right. Like he pursued me and I just like did it. Like, okay. Like, that says something about you that you're not very confident in yourself and maybe you need to work on some self-love. So I think we're freaking powerful and I know that our person will find us when it's time.
People out there, if you have a friend that's single, they're not on sale or not on discount. Stop talking to them like they are.
Oh my God, I hate it. Like I'm just going to go back to it again because it pissed me off. Like, oh, you're single. What do you mean? Oh, like, oh, you're having all these relationship issues. Oh, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm supposed to look at that and be like,
oh my God, that's so great. Can't wait
to do this where you're like crying here at my house and you're shaming me.
Yeah. No, I know. So don't shame your single friends. I mean, they're just finding
on
themselves.
Accident, but like,
no, I know.
I get it.
No tea.
It's a double standard because I think like when you're single, you carry the weight of like you're not gonna like. I don't know. Single people. I don't hear single people like with their fingers in their friend's face and they're like, well, you guys, this is like the 40th toxic flight you told me about. Like, we don't do that to people.
No. Like,
so I don't know why. Yeah, it's just it's a double standard.
It is a double standard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think we're doing great, sweetie.
I think so.
I think we're killing it.
I think we should do this at like once a month.
Once a week. You
want to do once a week?
Once a month for sure.
Like, oh shit, once a week? That's a lot of recording.
Okay, we'll do once a month.
No, I think once a month, a good check-in.
Like, we'll do a good check-in.
Good energy. Yeah.
Yeah,
like real,
good energy.
Yeah.
I think people like hearing about
and we'll just share this shit. But we have to keep ourselves accountable. Like, we have to keep dating. Even
I was just gonna say, I feel like this is like fun, silly content. I feel like people like it. So like, yeah, we have to like make her like set it like, yeah, like have a good story of like once a month. That's how like they call her daddy. Like that was like how Alex Cooper started.
Really?
Like,
it was once a month?
You never know, like all her podcasts, like her once a week podcast when it was her and Sophia, whatever.
Yeah. Sophia with F.
Her. They literally all they talked about was their dating lives. That's all they talked about. And like, you know.
That's right. When they were they in college or just roommates in the city?
They were just roommates in the city. I don't know if they were in college. I'm not really quite sure. But yeah, they had like good stories. So you have a good one with this guy. Now I gotta get one.
Next episode
I'll have some good shit. But yeah, keep it accountable.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it'll just all align the way it's supposed to.
I hope it better.
Can I say something silly?
Yeah, of course.
Of all this topic. Oh, I don't know if I should say it.
Why? Is it bad? Is it that bad?
I just like don't know how to say it and it's random. I'm not gonna say it. Maybe next time. Cliffhanger.
It's that bad?
No.
Hey,
I
how's
told you
my
this
hair?
yesterday.
Is it throwing out? Like I want to put it in a pony already.
No, it looks cute. Tell her to
what
leave
does
her hair.
Cute mean? Hi guys.
I just
did
her hair quite nicely. And she's throwing. See, this is why I've been enjoying my natural curl because
I'm throwing. So you just said it.
No, I didn't say it. I think it looks nice. The curls are kind of gone. Yeah, it is a little warm in here.
It's the
light.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're both wearing like sweaters, which is silly
of
us.
Let's bundle up. Let's bundle.
Well, it's January.
I know.
I miss a season sometimes.
I know. You gotta say it in the ripple too. People who don't feel this experience of seasons don't know how to take them. Don't take them for granted or take them for granted.
That's so true.
They covered everything this show.
They covered everything. Watch the ripple.
Good producing. Yeah.
Wow.
Watch the ripple.
I haven't watched it, but
yep.
I will. I watched Beauty in Black. Good show.
I know. Where is that on?
Netflix.
Okay.
Good show.
I have to check that out.
Not like anything we've talked about. All toxic, all horrible, all dark.
Tell Me Lies is a good show like that. Toxic.
I kind of love a good toxic show because I feel like I keep my life very non-toxic, which I'm really grateful for.
Yeah.
So I enjoy watching the like outside toxicity because it's not my life. Yeah. And I'm like, ooh, I'm grateful that I don't have that. But it's interesting to watch from the outside perspective.
Yeah. Well, Fran, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
My
I'm
new
so
pod,
grateful.
Tell Me Everything.
Oh my God, tell me everything. I think I told you a good amount. We told each other a good amount.
Don't you like my new podcast name?
I love your new podcast name. I love your new podcast setup. I love the purple brand. Did I ever tell you that purple used to be like my color?
Oh, really?
When purple used to be like, I still love it.
It calms me down when I look at the shades of purple. I'm like, oh, I'm relaxed.
I love purple. My room when I was like growing up was purple. Everything was purple.
Oh, really?
No, like purple was my color. So I really, really love the rebrand.
Thank you.
Tell me everything. Conversations that stick.
Thank you.
Join us next month.
Yeah.
We update you on our love life.
Yeah. And leveling up.
Always.
See, you got to start yours.
I know. I'm slacking on my pod. I've only made... All right.
Come on, we could feature each other. It'd be awesome.
I know.
Homework.
I'm just telling you everything right now.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in this week. Thanks so much for listening to Tell Me Everything. I hope today's episode gave you a fresh perspective, a little inspiration, or just something that made you pause and think. If you enjoyed it, make sure you are following the show so we can keep the conversation going. And share it with anyone you think might love it too. I'm so glad you spent this time with me today. Until next time.